second contest of this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first.
Excuse me, girl. I know it's a bit embarrassing, but I just know it's time lapse.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's BCD Boys of Summer, and we roll on with singles action with everyone's favourite Bacardi Breezer drinking geezer, Ebeneeza The full-time geezer. 160 pounds of pure geese. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Ebeneeza, extremely popular, our first show breakout. A monumental effort as he faced the returning Jay Knox. And what an achievement and what an accomplishment to be the first man to face Jay Knox on his redemption story. But this is an entirely different prospect for the full-time geezer.
Ebeneeza The Geeza. Lovely. Your
Magnificent. Make of that what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing his opponent.
And ladies and gentlemen, where the fun stops, Frankie T arrives, the IWE Tag Team Champion, or at least one half of the IWE Tag Team Champions. Good Goth Almighty alongside the Goth Daddy, Xander. This time it's solo action, however. This match has been, in Frankie T's own words, at least 4 years in the making. These two have never crossed paths in a singles contest. However, they have faced each other a multitude of times, in multi-man matches, including the infamous one that upset all the dinosaurs, the six-man scramble at CWP. As per usual, extremely angry, extremely moody, and extremely lacking in any kind of fun. Frankie doesn't enjoy fun. His own words to me were, "I hate summer." The fact that he was wearing sunglasses is neither here nor there. But don't be fooled, ladies and gentlemen, this is one extremely capable professional wrestler.
Too tight. I don't do that. What do you say?
Give the people what they want. Maybe later. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, he weighed in this evening at 210 pounds and hails from the darkest pits of your worst nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen. No, if you got more, please carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, this individual is one half of the IWE Tag Team Champions. This is Frankie T. And his opponent to my right. I don't really need to do anything more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, you might remember him from our last show, and if you do, you will remember that he likes to drink many a Bacardi Breezer. He hits like a fridge freezer. He's the only man in this building who has a subscription to Geeza. Come on, man, it's like 15 quid for Spotify. And the man your mother-in-law refers to as a bedroom pleaser. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ebeneeza, the full-time geezer! Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this contest, Jay Wigmore.
Bonjour, people from Paul. How are we in this building tonight? Are you ready to see some geezerous action? Sure. Right, before I do, I just got to say something. Me and Mr. Francis over here, it's been a match coming for about 3 years. It's been a little bit grudgy. We've had our falling outs, we've been best buddies, but over and above all, there was something he said the other day was that I have been running from him for so long.
You are. You got him. You're the one running.
But I do remember at a certain show, I think it was ACW, there was a doubles match, and I think I won that one, didn't I? I think I won that one. So with that being the case, there's been no running, sweet cheeks. And I think I'm going to win again tonight. Am I going to win again tonight? Yeah. Alright then. Mr. Bell Ringer, ring that bell!
Alright, thank you for your patience, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty to be said from Ebeneeza The Geeza, and of course, the announcements, as you will have heard. Ebeneeza, a first-time singles matchup with Frankie T. 3 years in the making, 4 years in the making, depending on how you're looking at it. The bottom line is they finally lock up the full-time geezer and everyone's least favourite goth, Frankie T, one half of the IWE Tag Team Champions, who right now is getting the go-around from Ebeneeza The Geeza, a full Nelson. And there's the hurt lock, and then there's whatever that was. And, well, Frankie T obviously quite debilitated to the point where even Jay Wigmore, our referee, has his head on a swivel, looking like the quintessential bobblehead. Jay Wigmore, he's going to have his head on a swivel for this one, because shenanigans are going to be plenty when the geezer and the goth do the dance. Wrist lock from Frankie T. Ebeneeza, oh, cheeky kick up the keister there. I mean, whether Ebeneeza enjoyed that or not is neither here nor there. Now, wrist lock control from the geezer and a little jig to boot. Fun and games, shenanigans. That is quite literally the MO of Ebeneeza The Geeza. Goes back to that full Nelson. That seems to be working paying good dividends for him right now in the early portion of this match. And Frankie T looking for a rope break. Trying to get his feet in a ropes, but great position. And now a headlock from Ebeneeza The Geeza. And like we said, last time out, Ebeneeza in that incredible matchup with Jay Knox, the headbanging berserker. Frankie T with a headlock of his own. And ever since then, Ebeneeza has been on an absolute tear. And some might say he's even more motivated, knowing that at the end of this year, he will walk away from the wrestling business. Oh, wow. Beautiful leg sweep there as his baseball slided through the legs. And oh, wow. And Ebeneeza with one in rebuttal and a kick right to the knee takes Frankie T down. And it just sweeps that leg out. And it's that casual, streetwise mentality. And oh, no. What's going on here? Adjust your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you've got under 16s in your house, because it's Paradise Lock time. And poor Frankie T has nowhere to go. Oh boy. I don't know what Jay Wigmore's looking there. I mean, luckily we didn't strap a GoPro to him. Ebeneeza looking oh no. Not entirely sure why Jay Wigmore feels the need to make the target, but he does, and there's no way of getting around that. Ebeneeza has just slapped Frankie T right on the golf pancake, and that's not something that Frankie T is going to take kindly to now as he works his way into Ebeneeza, whips him off the ropes, and Ebeneeza ducks under the clothesline into a waistlock, straight into the corner, and oh wow. And a big clothesline just flattens the Geeza, trying to literally lariat the Geeza right out of him. Referee Jay Wigmore, and just a 2 count. Ebeneeza not enjoying that whatsoever. And now Frankie T remonstrating with our referee here. Jay Wigmore will do well to keep his mouth shut, frankly. I know what Frankie T's like with referees. He doesn't care. And now, just a textbook headlock from Frankie T. Look at her wearing down. Look at the grapevine, the legs around the waist. So Ebeneeza has nowhere to go. Good ring awareness as well. Great ring positioning. I'm surprised that Frankie T switched there because he had Ebeneeza in the perfect position. Whether that proves to be a mistake, we will find out. Referee Jay Wigmore in perfect position, and Frankie T, not entirely sure why he relinquished the hold. Maybe he has other ideas, but the bottom line is he had Ebeneeza exactly where he wanted. It's not a rookie mistake. This guy has been wrestling up and down the country for 8 to 9 years, and now the Parkstone Trades and Labour Club comes alive for the Geeza. Well over 100 tickets sold for this event, and obviously we thank you all very much for joining us here. And oh wow, look at the power and a waistlock slam. Beautiful. Beautiful, it has to be said, and Ebeneeza flattened to the floor, and it's just a 2 count once again. And now Frankie T yelling back at Jay Wigmore to count faster. Again, Jay Wigmore seems to be enjoying a nice little argument with Frankie T, but he certainly, I don't know what's going on. Oh man, there's nothing fancy about that. He's just reached in there, he's grabbed the Geeza gonads, or at least the, shall we say, the coverage there, and he's just wedgied the man. Not entirely sure whether you're going to learn that at the average wrestling school, but that's neither here nor there. That's something, I mean, it is behind closed doors. That certainly should stay behind closed doors. And oh, wow, look at this. Pump handle up into the power slam position. Great strength by Frankie. Kicks flattens Ebeneeza The Geeza. All those back troubles he's had over the years, and that is going to knock them up, but he gets out before the 3 count. Frankie T just sarcastically applauding this audience. I've never known a man with such little care for our fans, with such little love for his opponent, particularly as pertains to Ebeneeza The Geeza, who now got him up with a scoop slam. Simple, effective offense from Frankie T. And now, oh hello, looking to take a page out of our boy Dwayne's book, perhaps. There's no elbow pad, but he doesn't really need it. And oh, look how Frankie T looking to go side to side and drop the... there you go. Luring everyone else in. We thought we might get a little bit of entertainment out of Frankie T, but that's not his MO, and he just stomps away on Ebeneeza. And now into the cover. Referee Jay Wigmore in perfect position once again, but it's just a 2 count. Has to be said, Frankie T for the best part, 5 minutes now, has had complete control of this matchup. He has dominated, for the most part, Ebeneeza The Geeza. And oh, look at that, Ebeneeza manages to break free and just collides. That old pub landlord technique. A couple of headbutts, a chin breaker, and now, after that jaw-busting like mentality, he's created some separation, and now he's looking for the frimpong, and he's caught coming in. He took way too long. Frankie T has the frimpong scoured, and now has him in the ankle lock. And is Ebeneeza The Geeza going to tap? And what a statement that would make if Frankie T made the Geeza tap out. Frankie T screaming, imploring Ebeneeza to give up, but drags him back to the center of the ring, and Ebeneeza just still fighting. Don't be fooled by all the shenanigans, all the fun. Ebeneeza has a lot of heart, a lot of fight. He's able to roll for a counter, and Frankie T's head bounces off the turnbuckle, and now a German suplex just dumps Frankie T right on his shoulder. A nasty landing there. Frankie T trying to turn over, trying to in some way protect himself from the general collision. Normally with a German suplex, you land square on your head and neck, your upper body, your shoulders, and wow, Frankie T might have done even more damage trying to get away from that landing. In such a horrific manner on the side. Untold levels of damage could be done there. He could have knotted up his shoulder, he could have torn a ligament. His rotator cuff comes into play there. Now both men. Oh, and a chop right across the chest from Ebeneeza. Nothing fancy from the Geezer as you'd expect. He quite literally is a pub brawler. Oh boy, now the wind brand is coming off. Oh boy, you got to give the people what they want. Another chop. Both men just trading strikes here. Oh wow, that was a nasty knife-edge chop right across the right pectoral. Too much Gaviscon, and oh no, it's nipple cripple time. Ebeneeza going right for the solar plexus. Oh boy, and now just some open palm strikes at the knee to the midsection, and then a face buster. Ebeneeza is fired up, and he just headbutts Frankie T right to the floor. Nothing fancy, ever so simple. And now Frankie T with a wherewithal, at least the ring awareness, to roll to the outside. Referee Jay Wigmore will exercise that 10 count, and Frankie T looking for some higher, maybe lower ground, anywhere that he could get away from Ebeneeza, and he looks to be extremely disheveled. And referee Jay Wigmore, Frankie T rather slyly there, undoing one of the turnbuckles, and there goes the other one, and now the turnbuckle's down. Ebeneeza's not waiting. Ebeneeza, I would say giving chase, but he's just casually strolling around the ring at this point. And oh, wait a minute, and Frankie T. Oh, I thought he was going to hit him with a belt. Wait a minute, Page Alvini Guerrero's, but Frankie T. Oh, Ebeneeza, slyer than the proverbial fox, puts the belt back on Frankie T. Oh, wait a minute, and now there's a trade here on. Oh no. The referee Jay Wigmore is currently indisposed. Been a while since Jay put a turnbuckle back up, but he seems to be incredibly thorough in that process. And while he's doing that, Frankie T has been fooled into retaining a belt. And now referee Jay Wigmore calls for the bell, and I believe that Ebeneeza has won via a disqualification. Frankie T hoisted by his own petard, and oh, look at that face right there. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match due to a disqualification, Ebeneeza, the full-time